On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Guys are ready to head home after this one. It's the road trip finale between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Rays enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Joe Ross will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Rio Ruiz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Leading off the
So now here is Joey Wendell. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And that's the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Valaika ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Randy Arozarena.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 11 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this one at 271. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Here's the 0-1. Hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That is it. The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 3 and the Orioles nothing. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The designated hitter, Anthony.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in will be Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Tucker. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
That brings up Wander Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come into play here at .319. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wander Franco becomes the first out of the inning.
Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Right side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-1 Tampa. So here is Pat Valaika. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball 1. Popped him up. Mejia has a play. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. 2 out double, left stranded. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So stepping in is Michael Brasso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ready now for Baltimore, Jahmai Jones. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Meadows will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon.
So next to bat will be Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Margot has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Wander Franco. Popped him up. Rogers is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Tucker is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder. Kyle Tucker.
And now the first pitch. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The Orioles. The designated hitter. Anthony.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Archer looks in. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Pat Valaika.
Next, here is Pat Valaika. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on the way. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4 to 1. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Into the box, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Taken but called a strike. And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. On the ground near home. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wendell at second with 2 down. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here it comes on 0-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Margot looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Sean Armstrong will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Halfway home now from Baltimore. It's the Rays 6 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading off
Matt?
for the Orioles.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Now here's the pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Rogers.
So now to the plate, Brendan Rodgers. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Rodgers takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
At the plate now, Adley Rutschman. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jamal Joe.
Next, it'll be Jahmai Jones. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Rays are out in front, 6-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in is Ben Gamel. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Ruiz just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to the plate, here is Wander Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Tucker. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Kevin.
Next to hit, Kevin Kiermaier. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. At the plate now is Manuel Margot. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Rousseau into foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Arozarena is there, and he has it for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Next to stand in is Ramon Urias, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Next to hit is Anthony Santander. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping up is Yandy Diaz. His career numbers in this matchup not great. He's 1 for 8. And now the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Austin Meadows will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch of the AB now. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Into the flag court and gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning.
Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 7 and the Orioles 2. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Pat Valaika.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
One strike now from Archer. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kiermaier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Up next, Rio Ruiz, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Archer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Rojo.
Into the box, Brendan Rodgers as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now into the box, Adley Rutschman. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. Ruiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Hit out toward second. He's right there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Travis Lakins will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso.
The third baseman, Michael.
Now the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Rutschman has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty B, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
Fouled away. Eight runs, 11 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tucker waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Wander Franco.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Orioles 2.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, Jamar. Throw.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jahmai Jones is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And there's one away.
The center fielder.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Manuel Margot.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still 8-2. Tanner Scott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell fouled off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. From the stretch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Trevor Richards will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Into the box, Kyle Tucker flew out last time up.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Now here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Richards has pitched just under 60 innings and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. Rosarena is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Up next for
so his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Pat Valaika.
So the next to bat will be Pat Valaika. Flew out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Rays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Chris Archer earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Joe Ross struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.